Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your COVID-19 class. This is lesson number 19, Conjunctions, part 1. Right, today I would like for us to discuss what the function of conjunctions are. We're going to do the general ones, and then I would like to go more into detail in your next lesson with after, when, since. But today, let's have a look at what conjunctions are. Conjunctions, first of all, are connecting words that join two or more sentences into one single sentence. The most common ones that we come across are and, although, but, because, for, however, if, or, since, so, then, though, unless, until, when, whether, while, and yet. Then we get after as well, which we will discuss next time in the next lesson. The example that I would like to give you where two or more sentences are joined into a single one is you cannot go on holiday. That is one clause, one main idea. And the next one is you have booked your ticket in advance. You want to combine those two into one sentence or idea using the conjunction unless. So you cannot go on holiday unless you have booked your ticket in advance. Then they also join words, phrases, or clauses. For example, fish and chips. The words fish and chips. Lost but found. Okay. He was confused and he never gave up. There we have two clauses. He was confused and he never gave up. Yet he never gave up. Right. Then conjunctions can also be found in any position in a sentence. Okay, not necessarily in the middle. It can also be in the beginning. It can be somewhere in the middle, but not really at the end. Right, they can be found in any position except at the very end. That will not work. First of all, identify all the words in your sentence if you're not sure what your conjunction is. And those that are left over are probably the conjunction. For example, when lightning struck the old barn, it burnt quickly. Right, lightning we know is a noun. Here, it functions as a noun. Struck is the verb, the an article, old an adjective, barn a noun, it a pronoun, burned again the verb, and quickly, how did it burn? An adverb. So when is the one which I am not sure what it is, and therefore that will be your conjunction. Okay, combining these two ideas. If these words do not join two complete ideas, they are adverbs and not conjunctions. So if it's not a complete idea, then we would say it is an adverb. For example, it snowed last night. We did not go. There's my clause. We did not go and it snowed last night. Two separate sentences. Combine them with your conjunction. It snowed last night, therefore we did not go. So it's two complete sentences. We did. Call them to explain. When you see this, this is not a complete sentence. So we did, however, call them to explain. And then we say that that is not a conjunction. Okay. But it will be an adverb. Right, when a conjunction joins a main clause, a sentence with a verb and a doer, to a subordinate clause, it is called a subordinate conjunction. Okay, for example, they played a rugby match. That is your main clause. That is what they are doing. The subordinate clause is adding to that. They were losing. So they played a rugby match although they were losing. Okay, that is the main idea, the playing of the match. This one just adds to that. Therefore, this is the subordinate clause. It's below the main clause. You may not return to school. You are fully recovered. The recover part adds to the main idea. Okay, the main clause. So you may not return to school unless you are fully recovered. Right, then a relative pronoun can also function as a conjunction. Who, whom, and whose. These three. Who, whom, and whose. They are used for people. The girls, whose jacket. In Afrikaans, wie se baadjie, whose jacket, was left in the library, could not dress properly. That, which, and what refer to animals and inanimate objects, dead things. Okay? Tiger is the tiger that appears in the Calvin and Hobbes cartoon. Therefore, we will use that. It refers to animals, but this animal in this case is also a dead play plushy toy. Okay. Then connecting or linking words also add flow and meaning to the sentences that follow them. Okay. For example, conjunctions are usually found in the middle of sentences. However, there may be some used at the beginning. For example, although he had no chance of winning, he entered the competition. Your sentences were, he had no chance of winning and he entered the competition. You will join the two, conjunct them, join them, using the word although. But you can't really put it there, so we start with it. Although he had no chance of winning, comma, he entered the competition. Please make sure, in some cases you will need to change the word order in order for your sentence to make sense when you use your conjunction. Also remember that a conjunction sometimes causes a tense or a time change. So that cannot always stay the same. Okay. Right, ladies and gentlemen. For the first assignment, I would like for you to first be able to recognize the conjunctions. Where's your main clauses, your two words, your two main ideas, your separate sentences that are combined by a conjunction, as we have just explained it in the notes. Please underline your conjunctions in these 4 sentences. Then in number B, use the conjunctions in the bold print to join your pairs of sentences. There's my one sentence and there's my other one. So you will combine it by using and, either, or, unless, although, or because. In some cases, you will leave some of the words that repeat out. You do not need to repeat a sentence twice. Okay. Thank you very much. The next lesson we will address after, when, and the since rule as well. And then I will give you another more thorough assignment on conjunctions. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.